Yes, people, welcome to United Plus. Big up everyone that's joining right now. Hope everyone's blessed, man. Looks like we're getting Sesko, man. New bid coming in soon. I'm hoping he's gonna choose us over Newcastle because that's what's actually coming out now, isn't it? It's between us and Newcastle. And it's looking good. I'm not gonna lie. Like they want 770 mil in euros with add-ons, but I'm thinking, yeah, 60 million pounds, maybe 65 million pounds will get it done. But either way, we're in a good position, man. So Fabrizio Romano came out talking about it today. There's a swap deal as well that's being announced where Højlund might go the other way. So we might offer 30 mil for Sesko and get Højlund. Højlund obviously got join RB Leipzig. So yeah, so Man United could make a shock move for Man. Oh yeah, I saw this as well, guys. Did you not see there was obviously Ortega is leaving City. Yes, Ranger. Big up, man. Big up yourself, bro. Sorry, guys. Big up, Ranger, man. Hope you're blessed, bro. How you been, man? You good? He still hasn't rejected Newcastle. Yeah. So that's what I was just saying. He hasn't rejected Newcastle, but I think it all comes down to whether we can match what Newcastle are offering in on the deal. Because, bro, like if we can just offer 65 mil plus whatever add-ons they want, as long as he says I only want Man United, Newcastle were done, man. Newcastle were done, bro. Yeah, good, bro. Good, bro. Fucking, I just want to get this deal done over the line so I can look at next season and be like, okay, cool. There's something to look forward to. Because right now we're silently cooking. We're silently cooking, bro. But once we get the Benjamin Sesko's over the line and maybe a centre mid and a goalkeeper, I'm more than happy with that, bro. But there was a link today as well. So yeah, Man United can make a shock move to sign Manchester City goalkeeper Ortega in the remaining weeks of the summer transfer window, according to reports with the German having been potential minute. Basically, he's not going to have no minutes under Pep Guardiola, and he's on the decline massively and with a huge transfer in the past week. Apparently, United's made contact with Ortega and his representatives in order to explore a potential move for the German goalkeeper, given their own issues between the sticks last season. Yeah, well, Nana. So, bro, these goalkeeper links are not really going away, bro. Do you know what I mean? Ranger, big up yourself. 1 second, man. Let me make you more than this, bro. Yeah, no. So if we can, yeah, my bad, Ranger. I just made you mod. Sorry. So big up, man. We need Sesko in for Arsenal game. I can't lie. Yeah, man, that'll be a good. Because, bro, I'm so confident in that game. You know, I think we can. I think we can win that game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Especially, did you not watch the Arsenal Tottenham game? Like that was a bit. It was a bit stinky, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not putting it all on Goalkeeper. I'm just putting it on Arsenal. I reckon we can definitely get something from that game. Yes, big up James as well. Football locker room, big up yourself. How you feel about Sesko for real? I think he's got a lot of potential. I think he's very similar to Gokares, if not either slightly better or Gokares is slightly better. But when you look at the age difference, I think it's a good deal. Do you know what I mean? And do you remember what I said about you lot when I was like, obviously you've signed your players, but like I never really rated your transfer window. Like until you got Gokares over the line, that's when I was like, okay, when you look at it as a collective, then yeah, cool. Like you lot have had a good transfer window. But when you look at ours as a collective, if you was just to give me Sesko and no one else, then yeah, like I'd be upset. But if you used to bring in Sesko and another midfielder, if you give me a goalkeeper, I'm overly happy. But if you give me Sesko and another midfielder, then as a collective, that's banging, bro. Because you've got Cunha in, you've got Embuemo in, Premier League proven, so you can gamble on the likes of Sesko, even if he doesn't get it right. But you still got Xerxes there as well, and I believe Xerxes is gonna be good this season. Ranger, Arsenal will do well in the league, but won't win shit. Bro, I need to add you to the group chats, bro, because that's all we actually talk about it. I mean, that's all we actually talk about. Like, it's just you lot signed all of these players, but do I really think you're gonna win the Premier League this season? That's where I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, no, I don't. Do you know what I mean? I think there's more of a chance of us winning, like, or no, there's more of a chance of us getting to like top 4 this season than Arsenal winning the league. I just don't think they can do it, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you, especially when you look at Liverpool and what they're doing, signing Isak and Wirtz and Frimpong. They've made some good signings as well. So I don't believe that Liverpool are going to be a walk in the park. And even City, people sleep on City. Like last season, cool, they didn't have the best seasons, but they've signed some good players, man. Ranger, big up, man. Chelsea cooking silently too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chelsea's there as well. It's just, yeah, bro. We just have to do our part. Do you know what I mean, bro? We just have to do our part. We have to make it difficult for the opposition teams whenever we go away, especially the big teams, man. I think we can beat the big teams, especially now, man. We're top heavy, bro. Like, are you crazy, bro? Cunha and Bruno, Ahmad. Who watched the game yesterday, by the way? Because I was watching that. Sissy Margaret. Is it Cisse Margaret? Big up yourself. We need him seriously. Yeah, no, 100%, man. I think getting him over the line with Mbeumo and Cunha, there's just goals. There's just goals, man. And especially yesterday, the link-up play was so much better. We were pressing so much better. Dorgu as well. He was beasting it yesterday. But I liked Ahmad. He's so quick on the ball, bro. This guy, like on the turn. James, I know you're still in here, yeah. But I'm telling you, bro, there's going to be a conversation to be had between Ahmad and Saka, because Ahmad's the guy, bro. Like when you look at his touches on the ball, the way he moves, he's so good, bro. He's so good. Hold on, what are you saying? So Ranger, Chelsea are cooking, but on the slow simmer. Yeah, no, you just think like obviously Arsenal are gonna. But anyway, what are Arsenal gonna do this season? Do you think Arsenal are gonna win the league? Because I don't, bro. So let's just get to the chase on that. But Ahmad, baller, bro. Ahmad's my baller. But yeah, man. So there's these Ortega links for a goalkeeper, bro. Andre Onana's catalogue of errors failed to reduce, with various howlers being a huge reason for United's lowly 15th finish in top flight. And his backup as Bayern didn't feature much, better in the cameos between the sticks, notably away at Newcastle, where he was obliterated in a 4-1 defeat for the Red Devils. Yeah, do you know what, though? That wasn't his fault. Do you know what I mean? I remember that game where we actually did, we did get smoked by Newcastle, but that actually wasn't his fault. That's not just Bayern's fault. I mean, he passed it out the back to someone, and yeah. But how much do they want for him, bro? That's the question. Okay, City meanwhile re-signed a young stopper, James Yeah, bro. Yeah, they signed Trafford from Burnley in a 31 mil deal, reduced to 27, and overall payments owing to sell-on clause. They inserted into a move to have more 2 years ago. No way. Wait, so from Burnley, yeah, clause inserted into. Oh, okay, cool. So Burnley's got a resale value clause on that deal, for Trafford. But Ortega, he's still available. But I'm still trying to find out how much. Okay, West Ham apparently are circling for Ortega. But what do you not think of Ortega? If you had to like get a goalkeeper, who would you not go for? Yes, MA, big up yourself, bro. How are you, man? You good, bro? Who would you not go for a goalkeeper? Like if you had to pick. Onana got bozo genes. Yeah. Onana's definitely gonna have to. Onana's definitely gonna have to go. But there's a link for Martinez, but that's dying down because Garnacho apparently Chelsea are interested and they're looking to put a 40-50 mil bid in for him. But if that happens, bro, I'm doing a celebration stream because I don't know what they see Like, what do you see in Garnacho, man? Don't get me wrong, huge bags of potential. And you know what? Stamford Bridge, they've got a small pitch. It's like a flipping shoebox, bro. Like from a throw on, like I've played on that pitch like multiple times. And bro, it's tiny, man. Like you can literally get from one end to the other real quick. And you see, like from like the throw on position, like you can get into the box real quick. So you could just take just a long throw and you're basically there inside the box. But yeah, man, I don't know what they see in Garnacho, because when you look at Chelsea are improving, but Garnacho, bro, like I don't think that's the right move for them. Do you know what I mean? For us, it's either Sesko or Watkins. I think if we can get Sesko done, Watkins done, one of the two, I'm overly happy. But we need a centre mid as well, bro. We need a centre mid. But what else is here as well, man? This Ortega news has just popped up, but to be honest, I don't think that's a strong source. There's a swap deal for obviously Sesko as well. So they're saying Hoyland can go the other way. Let me get this up for you, lot, actually. One sec. Okay. Well, let me remove this for one sec. Give me a sec, boys. Yeah, so Hoyland potentially could go the other way in for Sesko. All we gotta do is offer 30 mil. But apparently they're looking like, yeah, what they're looking. Yeah, that's mad. So apparently RB Leipzig want at least 80 million euros. So they'd probably want 40 mil plus Hoyland. That's mad. That's mad. Even that reduced figure looks beyond Manchester United, who have already spent 120 this summer on Matheus Cunha and Breno. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you can get a deal, yeah, for Goalkeeper for 65 million pounds plus any add-ons, and you don't have to pay it off all at once, that's some good business, you know. I'm gonna be honest, like that's some real good business. So 180 million pounds basically on Cunha and Brumo and Sesko. That ticks all boxes. I'm not gonna lie, that ticks all boxes, bro. United should go for Sanchez. No, that's just a stupid comment. I would take Ortega, but we won't buy him. Well, boy, if Man United are looking for a goalkeeper, I don't know why they don't just put a bid in, especially when Man United apparently have made contacts. So, bro, they're making contacts for a goalkeeper. It's not like they know they need a goalkeeper. I think Bayern Day will probably end up going on loan. That's my go-to, like if you think about it. Otherwise, why else would we want a goalkeeper? Because Anana's not going to go anywhere. So it has to be Mustafa. That's coming in the chat as well. Raya got sent back to Spain by Saar. Yeah, that was mad. Did you see that? That was actually mad, bro. Like it reminded me of Anana when he first joined, bro. That's what he's capable of. That was nuts. That was nuts, bro. I just want Hoyland gone. Yeah, but bro, like that's what I'm saying. If Sesko comes in, there's no way they're gonna try and sell Xerxes. So it has to be maybe Obi goes out on loan or Hoyland, bro. One of the two. They can't go in with 4 strikers, bro. I don't see that happening. Especially with the likes of did you not see Ahmad yesterday, bro? This guy was cooking. I know I said this already, yeah, but what a baller, bro. What a baller. Mustafa Magda, big up Makada, big up yourself, bro. You lost today, Jay. I'm expecting us to cook you 3-4 max. Do you know what we were? I was actually saying this, man. Like I don't expect us to get beat, but I'm not confident of the win. Does that make any sense, bro? It's like I'm not expecting a win, but I don't think we're gonna lose. I don't think we're gonna lose, bro. Never rated Raya, overrated. Yeah, no, true, 100%. He's made some decent saves, but I wouldn't say he's like top 5 in the Premier League or top. To be fair, the standards have dropped. So you got what, Allison, you got Edison, Pope. He's pretty good as well. Who's my man from Henderson? I'm not even putting Henderson in that, bro. I'm not putting Henderson in that. Make sure you show your face after you lose in 3 weeks. This guy always chats in it with stuff, bro. He's gonna have to find out the hard way. The way we've been pressing will smoke you, Jay. Yeah, no, bro, it's looking good. It's looking good, man. So yeah, there's a few clubs looking at Højlund. It's not just Leipzig. Leipzig have actually said if we can get Højlund the other way, yeah, like they're interested in this. It's quite a tough season for Leipzig, which forced them to change coach after disappointing Champions League campaign. They've been struggling, which reflects on his team output. Okay, so wait, who is this talking about? So they're talking about Sesko. So they're saying because of the team's struggle, he's had a difficult season, like in terms of output. Sesko's strengths are certainly his physicality and his speed. He's great at making dangerous runs in behind the defenses, but he's also a very clinical and instinctive striker or finisher, especially when the ball drops to him in the area. His work rate is good, and he's a willing runner off the ball as well. Sounds like his agent or someone, but it just says expert analysis. Benjamin Sesko. Who's the expert? People focus on goals, and we suffer a lot because of the lack of goals, said Amrin. Okay, yeah, I think it's just not the goals, but the way he connects the play every time we have to kick the ball. So he's talking about Højlund, Amrin, in that right there. His hold-up play is quite strong, but I think this is about Sesko, by the way, not Højlund. His hold-up play is quite strong, but I think his link-up play is a side of his game that he can still improve on. Basically saying his link-up play needs to improve. He's going to move to the Premier League. It's not that he's bad at that side of the game, but compared to someone like Kai Havertz, he's not on that level. Okay, well, all right. Is it Rooney Griffin, German football expert? Okay, so this is the person. Yeah, you obviously rate Kai Havertz because he's German, bro. Like, but I don't see how Kai Havertz is better than Sesko. Maybe at holding up the play, maybe, but I wouldn't say he's better than Sesko. No chance. What are we talking about? Excuses, Jay. We're cooking. You lot first game. Sesko will score more than Goalkeeper. Unpopular opinion. JMs. Yeah, no, bro. I'm banking on that, Mustafa, bro. You crazy, bro. I'm fully banking on that. Like, we have to get more goals than Goalkeeper. Yeah, look, Tesco. I'm hearing it. Tesco. Nafraid, big up, man. Big up everyone that's just joining. But yeah, man, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Man United have to put in a good performance against Arsenal, especially with Goalkeeper and even Sesko signing. I think that's a massive improvement, bro. Every little fucking helps. Bring me Sesko. Samsung. Big up Samsung, man. Big up everyone that's just joining as well. You lot are hilarious, bro. But yeah, man, like, would you I know this coming from NAF, so even Arsenal fans in the area, how do you feel about Man United getting Sesko? Because obviously you lot wanted him for at least a year. Do you know what I mean? And you got Goalkeeper. I slightly think because obviously Goalkeeper was easier to get. Like Sesko had a resale clause. He was asking for a resale clause at Arsenal. Bro, I don't think he's going to ask for that at Man United, unless RP Leipzig asks for that, and then that's where it's going to get a complicated deal. But right now, it's between us and Newcastle. I'm just saying, like, he's 22 years old. He's strong on the ball. I was literally just reading through, is it Ronnie Griffin? German football expert and editor. Um, yeah, like even he was just mentioning like what he's good at: physicality, strengths, making runs in behind, decent in the box. But the one thing that he can improve on, yeah. So it says his hold up play is quite strong, but I think his link up play is a side out of his game that he can improve on. So he's good at holding up the ball, but in terms of like linking up with everyone, that might be a bit of an issue. But to be honest, bro, like we've got Rasmus Højlund up front, so I don't think he's going to be any worse than that. Like, so anyone that thinks, oh yeah, like, yeah, like we're gonna underperform because Sesko has joined, like that's not the case, man. Then. Everyone in the chat saying Tesco. You lot are deep, you know. When I said Tesco, every little helps. Oh my. Hey, that's kind of deep, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's dark, bro. When I said every little helps, you know, Tesco, fucking hell. You lot are taking a piss. Jay wanted him over Gokares. Yeah, no, it's true. So we got an Arsenal fan in the chat right now from Football Locker Room, James. Even James was like, yeah, like I want Sesko over Gokares. Now he's got Gokares, he's doing up all of that. Like, and it's like, bro, like you wanted this guy beforehand. So don't try to act like, you know, we're making a bad decision by signing him. But overall, you look at the attributes here, you can't really go wrong. Like he's 22 years old. He's 22 years old, he's 6'5". Bro, he's quick and but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched this guy 90 minutes week in, week out, so I can't give you. I've watched the same as you compilations. He looks decent for his country, but I do wish sometimes he can do better because that's probably when I watch him more. Big up, big up, big up. 40 then 5 NG. Hit the like, yeah, man. Hit the like and subscribe to the channel as well, man. Let's get this going, but. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, look, like I didn't want Gokares. I did want Gokares. I'll be honest with you. I did want Gokares. I thought Gokares is more the finished article than Sesko. So I can't really sit there and be like, oh yeah, like us getting Sesko now. That's what I wanted from the get-go. I think Sesko is probably third or fourth on my list. It was Osherman. Yeah, it was Osherman, Gokares, Mateta, and probably Sesko, like out of those four. Like Watkins was probably in that as well between him and because I'm not gonna lie, even if we get Watkins, I'm not too mad at that. I'm really not. I'm not too mad at that. That's full Premier League proven. Like I don't see why that's gonna be an issue. Like imagine Watkins. Even yesterday, like, did you watch the game? Did you see how good Ahmad was? Like linking up the play and yeah, Mustafa. Oh, big up Mustafa Maghrib. He's saying Sesko better. Sesko is better than Gokares, bro. James from Football Locker Room is saying, yeah, no, Gokares. Boy. Is that McCano? Big up, man. At Mustafa. I'm impressed. Gotta say, United still got a pull after finishing 15th. Bro, come on, man. Like Man United is the biggest club in the world, bro. Like we can sit 15th but still spend 200 million pounds easily. Like there was a quote that come out today as well. Like we don't even need to sell to pay for Gokares, which, bro, we've already spent like close to 130 mil, and for us to still be able to fork out 60 m's or 70 m's without nothing, bro. Just off shirt sales and Premier League rights and like, come on, bro. Like that's quite impressive. That's quite impressive. I don't see any other team being able to do that. Finishing 15th, but to still come out and spend 200 M's plus. Like I said, man, we're the sleeping giant, bro. Mustafa, would you sign the 3 we did if we finished there? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Why wouldn't you? What's Link say? Oh yeah, big up Link, man. Big up, bro. Sesko is better than Gokares. Okay, all right. So we've got something actually to talk about now. So I believe that Gokares was better. I just thought he was a better finisher because I've seen more of Gokares than I've seen of Sesko. But Gokares is definitely the finished article, though. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Sesko's got, I don't know, man. Like it's just the fact that he's 6'5", quick, physical. it's just the adjustment to the Premier League, bro. We've seen it all before. We've seen it all before, bro. We've seen Nunes. Like, we wanted Nunes, and I was watching Nunes, and I thought this guy is gonna be such a good player when he comes, or whoever he joins, he's gonna kill it. But I wouldn't say like Nunes is a bad player. It's just he hasn't, he hasn't hit the mark, man. He hasn't hit the mark for you guys, man. But a lot of people are actually trying to compare Sesko to Gokares. Not Gokares. I mean Nunes. Sorry, like in terms of like he runs the channels. He's decent on the ball, but I do think Sesko is a better finisher. That's the only thing I would say over the two. But out of Gokares, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's definitely better than Gokares right now. I don't know. But we're going to find out this season, bro. We're going to find out this season. Both of them this season. It's going to be good. Link, are you good at Monopoly? Oh, bro, let's not go there. To be honest, I was all right, Like I never like went bankrupt first. So that's like the main thing when you're playing Monopoly, and it's like you stay in the game. I think I finished like second or third, right? And since then, bro, I think Kaz won, and now everyone's just called it quits, bro. No one's really played, bro. Sesko versus Gokares will be the debate. Nunes versus Haaland should have been. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I definitely can't disagree with that, bro. I think Nunes, Haaland. I don't know, man. I wanted to put Højlund in there as well, bro, but he just flopped, bro. I actually made a bet with one of my Liverpool mates, bro, and I was like, bro, like I reckon Højlund will have a good season for us, and yeah. Nunes versus Hart lasted 1 week. Oh, bro, it was like me. That's what I'm saying. The Nunes versus Højlund. Not even Haaland. I don't know. Højlund won with my Liverpool mate. Bro, that didn't. No, actually, wait. The first season he didn't do too bad, but Nunes still scored more. Scored more, so I had to pay out a little bit though. Yeah. My stuff. I think Sesko would do the Bane if he scores. Hey. Could you imagine, bro? I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm here for it. I just want to see what happens to Højlund. Like, could you imagine if we do sign Sesko and then we go into the next season with 4 strikers? Like, Obi's gonna have to go, or Højlund. Anyhow, they try and make any moves for Xerxes or try and do anything there. That's a no go, man. That's a no go. I'm just trying to see what else is out there. Yeah. So right now there's a lot of things that have just really gone quiet. So Sancho has obviously agreed to take a pay cut. Juve apparently are still in, but then they're only willing to do it if he takes a substantial pay cut. So I don't really know what's going on with Sancho. Chelsea want Garnacho, which is crazy. Like apparently they're going to pay 55 mil for Garnacho. I'm not sure how that's going to run, but Chelsea fans, man, I feel sorry for you lot if you lot are really going to try and get this deal over the line, bruv. Nunes, sorry, wait, what else? Arsenal United has to be the spiciest week. Oh yeah, man, it's such a good fixture. I think Man United, the Premier League has been built on Arsenal, Man United, bro. And I don't know, like there's probably Man United guys in here. Obviously, I'm hoping all of you lot are Man United guys, but if not, still subscribe to the channel. But are you scared of Arsenal, like going into this game? Because I'm not. I'm genuinely not. Like I look at our firepower going forward. I just want to sort out that midfield a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I just want to sort out that midfielder a bit. There was a link for is it that Merton guy from Sporting? We put in a 35 mil bid for him. I don't know what's going on there. That was like 2 days ago, but he's decent, bro. Like I do want someone who's quite physical in that 8 role. Do you know what I mean? So that allows, you could put like a Cobby there right next to him, and they could just play. Because you do need a bit of both, man. You can't just play like with two players in midfield that are not going to get about, put tackles in, and that are not physical because you're just going to get bullied, bro. Hamden, big up, man. Big up yourself. Welcome to the channel. I think about it from Sesko's perspective. You link to Arsenal, but it doesn't work out. Now you're linked to unstable United that are killing young players. I think Sesko will stay in Germany. That's not a bad take. That's not a bad take, bro. Like, it's. What do you think he'll stay in Germany over going to Man United or Newcastle? That's the thing, because I think even then Newcastle will agree to anything he wants. They would probably pay what RB Leipzig want, and they would also give him what he wants in wages. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he will. I don't know. Like, we're gonna have to wait and see, man. But it's a good point. But I do think that he wants to leave. Like, we were linked to him ages ago, bro. Ages ago. So he's 22 now. He's a young prospect. He's probably gonna want to go and challenge on. Like, he's watched so many young players make their moves. Maybe he's thinking this is my time to make that move. I'm a Liverpool fan, as my stuff from Michael can attest. Okay, big up, man. Big up, big up. Well, bro, like, I'm quite jealous of the moves that you lot have been making, especially if you get Isak over the line, man. Because but it's good to see Liverpool like this. I'm going to be honest, man. The only reason I would say that because it shows where we're at and where we need to get to. Like, I wouldn't want to shit Liverpool right now, especially when we're like this. It's like, it's kind of like rubbing salt in the wounds. So you have to get it right, and you have to come back stronger. You have to come fight, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't see us, even Liverpool. Like, I don't fear them this season. Like, don't get me wrong. That strike force that they got up front is mad. But they're going through a lot of change as well. They're going to need time to adjust. I was jealous of United for 2017. It's about time United fans are jealous. Yeah, no, well, bro, I can tell you the truth. Like, this is like the first summer, though. Do you know what I mean? I still remember the summers of you signing like the Lamberts and like Chamberlains, and even though he was a decent player for you lot, I could have named worse players, but yeah, like, right now, the type of players you're signing, it's interesting, man. It's interesting because after last season as well, how you brought in this new manager, and I think he brought one player in, as Chiesa or something, where like from Italy, and for him to still turn around and win the league. So yeah, it's about time, bro. Like, you you invested into your team and your squad, and I rate it, bro. You won the Premier League, and you're like, yeah, look, it's not enough. You're gonna keep going. Like, I think you've spent about nearly 250, 300. Well, if you signed Isak, I don't know what the deal is on that. I don't know if it's 150 or what. The Newcastle still want 150. Yeah, apparently Isak is known to be known on moving to Anfield, and it was confirmed by Real Sociedad on Thursday that he is working with his trainers at the club Zubieta base after missing Newcastle's tour of Asia. Oh, rah. So he's just training in Spain, bro. 25-year-old has 3 years left on his contract, and Newcastle would want 150 M's. Yeah. Yeah. That's mad. Yeah, work signing changed everything. Bro, he just better hit the ground running, do you know what I mean? Because, when we spent 100 million on Pogba, and some of your manager was coming out and saying like how football's changed the game, and you guys would never spend that type of money, and now you're spending 150 million on a striker. So, brother, he better come good, and 120 mil on Verts as well, bro. He better come good, bro. Bro, this is turned into a Liverpool Liverpool fucking chat. Newcastle want 150, but we won't go above 140. I imagine, yeah, cool. Well, look, at the end of the day, these signings are going to come good for the next 2-3 years. So it's like us with signing Cunha and Bremo, bro. These guys are going to come good for the next 2-3 years as well. But yeah, big up everyone in the chat, man. It's been a good talk. There's 150 people, 115 people in here. I'd appreciate if you lot can subscribe. There's 22 likes. That's appalling, You might need to get the likes up, bro. Let's get to at least 40, 50 likes, bro. Don't think we'll get Sesko. And if so, don't think we should give Rasmus for him to try and get both. That's a good point, but I strongly disagree, man, because you're gonna have Xerxes as well. Do you know what I mean? I just think one's enough of that type. So, and Sesko, I think, you know, if you're gonna spend that much money on him, Xerxes is a completely different striker. Xerxes drops into midfield, likes to play off the centre mid. His hold-up play is 10-10. His technique is 10-10. You can say he needs to improve in his finishing. Cool. I hold my hands up. But in terms of an actual football player and how this guy plays football and how good he is on the ball and how much he offers to everyone else because it's safe play. You know what it's like, guys, when you play football. We've all done it, bro. When you're playing with someone that doesn't lose the ball and you know you're going to get the ball back, you're just playing with extra confidence. You can make more runs. You can gamble a little bit more. Everything just goes up. But again, could you see us with 4 strikers? Do you know what I mean? So it'll be Xerxes, Sesko, Obi, and Højlund, Rasmus. So I don't know, bruv. I don't know. I'd rather just keep the 2 up top because the 2 up to so keep Xerxes, keep Sesko, and even keep Obi just to learn, bruv. And just either get rid of Højlund or keep Højlund. But then what? You're gonna have Xerxes, Sesko, Højlund all battling for the forward position. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Meccano, big up Fergie days with 4 strikers again. United were built on that. Yeah, no, 100%. But we're not playing a 4-4-2, bro. We're playing a flipping 3-4-3 with I don't. What do you see? Højlund playing as a cam on the right as a free up front. I don't see that happening. I don't see. Do you know what, bro? At this point, he might be better out there. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Isn't Xerxes more of a 10? No, he is, but we've already got quite a lot of 10s in that position, so you wouldn't want to drop him in that position because you're already gonna have Cunha and Bremo, Bruno. You got Mount, you got Kobe, you got Ahmad, you got a lot of players that can play that 10 position. Even Xerxes, though, if he was to play that number 9, he would literally play that number 9 position, but drop into that 10 to allow the two 10s to actually go up like Cunha and Mbeumo. Do you know what I mean? That's why they say he's more of a 10 because he'd actually drop in deep and connect play a little bit more. Similar to Firmino similar to Firmino, what you lot had, bro. But boys, I'm gonna have to cut it off here, man. Big up everyone that's been in the chat. Meccano, I'm gonna make you a mod as well, man. Big up, even though you're a Liverpool fan. Big up, man. But yeah, man, great show. Subscribe to the channel, people. Hope everyone's blessed, and I'll catch you lot tomorrow, man. Big up. Peace. Like the video as well, and I'll catch you lot in a bit. Love.